Hi guys, thought I'd go to the next Gong practice, which is called Draping the Old Robe. So in this practice, you start with your feet parallel, shoulder width apart, slightly larger. You grab the ball. All the Tai Chi principles must be adhered to. So you have to straighten the tailbone to suspend the head top. You have to sink the sternum to pluck up the back. You have to fix the chin by setting the back of the neck. You carry the ball. Now, what you do is you try to feel all the bones in your body. So you need to feel the bones of your entire skeletal structure. But you can start with just the arms to get it at first if you want. So feel the bones in your arms at first. Then feel the flesh attached to your bones. Now, just breathe regular Tai Chi breathing down to the Tantien, in and out through the nose. Now imagine your flesh is like heavy silk brocade of the robe on the bones. So you want it to slowly, completely relax and drape off the bones, just as a Han robe would drape off your body. And you want it to slowly drape all the way to the floor. So your arms will feel naturally heavy, but you want your whole flesh of your arm to feel like it's draping off the bone. Now when you get good at the arm, try the shoulders and the rest of the torso draping toward the floor. Then include the legs. Feel the bones in your legs, and then have your muscles begin to relax, open, and begin to drape and ooze toward the floor. So eventually all of your muscles are draping off your skeleton and oozing toward the floor. Then you include the substance inside your body. Feel the substance inside your body. If you've gotten to that level where you can feel the substance in your body, let it expand and let it sink, oozing like a heavy pancake batter from the top of your head all the way down past your limbs, past on the outside of your knees. Never go through your knees. Remember, open your hips and allow all the substance to flow around your leg, around the knee, into the floor, never through your knee. You don't want knee damage. And then stand with it as long as you can. If you can't go too deep, then don't go too deep. This is a standing practice of Gong, bone relaxation exercise. So you are feeling all your bones. You're telling all your bones to relax. Then you're taking the relaxation of the bone into your flesh, and then allowing your flesh to drape and hang. So eventually you got to kind of imagine yourself as like a 150-year-old person with all your flesh hanging off your bones. And try to get it to the point where even your legs, all the muscles in your legs begin relaxing, expanding away from the bone. You know, do it, you know, if you can only do 1 minute a day, do 1 minute. You know, work up to 5 minutes in your Gong practice, which I'm only going to show you guys. It's an inner core practices. So I'm showing it to you guys. But you need to begin to slowly relax and open all the muscles, all the tendons, all the ligaments, all the muscles hang and relax away from the bones. Now eventually, through all these exercises, you'll begin to feel a space opens up between your bones and the muscle. Now that's what you want. So eventually, as you mature in practice, you will begin to feel a space open up between the muscles and the bones. That's fine. If you feel it, that means you are developing the correct way, because that space eventually will start filling. First, you can feel like it's filling with air, and then it begins to feel like a fluid. It can be light at first like oil, and then slowly it gets heavier and heavier till it's like corn syrup. But you want that filling process to begin to happen. But to get it, your body has to become like a sponge. And you have to relax everything away from the bones. So what you're doing is relaxing the bones and then expanding, relaxing everything away from the bones. So this is dynamic somatic relaxation. It's the method of getting deeper song, deeper relaxation in your practice. It's harder to get it in your legs at first because your legs are under pressure. But as you open and relax and expand the legs, everything away from the bone, that's the thing. Whenever you're standing, don't ever tighten your leg muscles to keep you up. Every time your leg muscles feel tight, you need to expand them. You want to be held up in the legs by pneumatic or hydraulic pressure, and you don't want to balance on your bones. Always sit back, opening the hips on the little stool, so you do not put any shear force into your knees. Never balance on the bones of your leg, okay? That's a good practice to try, and let me know, give me feedback on how it's working for you. Good practice.